Alright everybody, we're back to the HP. I decided might as well do a little bit of cleaning up with it, so let's get right into it since the cable management is atrocious, and I'm going to try to do what I can. Like I said, it's atrocious. So, actually let me lower you guys down a bit. That looks about good. There we go. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to try to clean this up a bit because, yeah. Now, the tough part about that is this is a micro ITX motherboard, and as you can see, it goes all the way from the top to the bottom. I mean, there is no room anywhere in this damn thing. Fun. So I guess first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything unplugged, and we're going to try to start from scratch. So let's get right to it, shall we? Okay, so as you can see, there's really nothing else in there. We do have these parts right here. Honestly, I'm not even going to worry about these right here because we got the power switch hooked up. That's all we need. And these cables right here, I'm actually going to pull out this whole unit and put USB 3.0 ports once I order them in, because this port will not plug into this motherboard, and it's ancient. So yeah, actually no, no, that's not even a USB port in the front. That's a fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of the name of it, but a serial port. It does have 2 USB, but it also has a serial port. That's what I was thinking. So I'm not going to need that. So obviously I'm just going to take this shit out and make sure the panel stays in, and I'm going to actually put 2 USB 3.0 ports on the front, figure out something there. Maybe an SD card reader, something stupid simple. Another thing that I was thinking about is water cooling it, because that would be kind of nice. Get a H80 right here, Corsair, right in there, or you know, actually fitting an open loop cooler in here, because I think I could fit it. I got some room. I got a tiny bit of room, but that's not part of this project today. Part of the project today is make it look a little bit better. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out this piece right here. So right off the bat, I'm going to need a screwdriver, preferably a smaller one. I don't know what I have. There it is. Alright, so let's see if I can get these screws out just the way it is. I may have to take out my video card for this other one. I think I'm good. Hey, you know what? I'll figure out the wiring for the lights and all that. I'll get them hooked up. But first things first. Boom. Got the whole unit out. So that can go out of the way. This, I'm assuming, is mounted in somehow. Yeah. Alright, so I just need to get pliers and rip that out. Alright, let's see what we got here. Serial port has got to go. I don't know if these pliers will work. These are really, really long nose, which means they're kind of flimsy. At the tip of it. I think it turned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it turned. I am not sure though, so try it again. Actually, it'd be easier if I look at the camera. Yeah, that turned. I'm trying to stare at it, look around the fucking camera, when I could just look at the camera and it will, you know, show me since it's zoomed in. There we go. I can actually use these for my video card anyway. Got her out. And that, of course, comes with a long ass cable. That's completely useless to me as well. So now I just got an open hole for now, which is fine. Which leaves me with that so far. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually remove my video card, so I can get to the motherboard pins a little bit easier. And I'm going to take a look at the switches and the LEDs on the front and figure out which colors are for what LED and switch and all that, so I can get them finally hooked up. So, I really wish this was a modular power supply. It's not. By any means, it's not. And now I'm just dealing with cables being in my fucking way. There we go. Now, let's get right back to it. There's number 2. Alright, and we got her out. There's a little sapphire guy. A good video card, you know, for the price point. Very good very good video card. All right, so now that I have that, that's all. I'm gonna kick myself in the ass for this. Alright, so there and there. Got it. There we go. That looks much nicer, huh? Now that we got that taken care of, now let's figure out some more clusterfuck. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't have much room here, so I can't honestly even see if I even have a CD drive to plug in anymore. Alright, my CD drive, see, it goes up, and it's still plugged in. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna have to go optical drive this with this. I'm trying to do it. Look at that. That is not a fun time, ladies and gentlemen. That's how tight this case is. That's a DVD player, or DVD drive, and a standard ATX 550 watt power supply. That's all it is, pushing up against each other. That's how tight this case actually is. As in like the ATX, standard desktop board. Now I understand this case is actually big compared to some people's cases, but for micro ATX, this is a little fucking tiny. But anyways, let's continue, shall we? Alright, so this one we know for a fact is plugged in, goes to the CD drive. So this is definitely a keeper. So now, what I want to do is I want to try to finagle this to the back. There we go. That's pretty damn close. Now, where should I try to run this? I guess what I can do is push this drive out a little bit, give myself some breathing room. And this is actually has 2 bays for optical media. And I think my Sega just unplugged. God damn it. This is what happens when you have your own house, you can't get good lighting. No, that's still plugged in, it's a little smashed, which is fine. Right. So I'm going to reach in front and I'm actually going to run that down the backside. Okay. I just gotta see it down here now. So I can plug this in whatever slot I would like. Start right here. Alright, so that's in. I think this is actually turning out pretty damn nice if you ask me. But I didn't even get to the power supply yet. And I don't even know where I'm going to mount my hard drive, because if I mount my hard drive right here, you know, in the factory spots, all of this right here is taken up. It pushes up against my RAM. It's not a fun time. It actually goes over top the RAM, which kind of blows. So I'm thinking about just mounting my hard drive in here again and running the other SATA through, which is probably what I'm going to do. It is what I'm going to do. So I guess I'm going to run that, another SATA cable through. I just had one. I just had 2 of them, technically. There's one. Alright, so both straight side. So basically, where I'm going is through this hole, but on the other side, on the back end, running it down the rear, then feeding it right through there. That could be an issue. There we go. Yeah, this one's much shorter. I can't use this one because then I won't be able to plug it in. And I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. And I actually thought of something for that. Awesome. Okay. Now I have the SATA in for my optical and my hard drive. I actually have an extra SATA up there with the CD drive so I can plug in the hard drive. So next is to figure out the rest of this awful cable setup. Since it's nothing special or anything like that. Cat starts pushing, Cat sitting on the other computer chair. He starts rubbing his face against the tripod. I spin him 180 degrees. Sorry, girl. I meant her, not him. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually plug in the 4-pin. Because that's simple, easy, and at the top. Alright, so that should be nice and easy to tuck away here. Alright, so next obvious one is my 24-pin. So the 24-pin has to go right here, and I can't really hide this cable because it's not like I'm going to fit the power supply through a tiny ass hole. I'm not going to fit that through that hole. So yeah, I'm not cutting wires. It's not worth it to me for that much effort. And the only other power that I have to plug in though will be my 6-pin connector. So let me put my video card back in here. And luckily, these standoffs I put out of the serial port, I actually needed for my video card. Yay! If it threads in, I don't know if it's going to be the same threading. Boy, I hope so, because I lost my standoffs. I don't know where I put them, so the plate on the video card sits a little weird. Yes. Yeah, this actually was sitting up like a 1/4 inch out, and this was just flopping up and down because these standoffs actually thread in and hold this front panel off. I had this front panel off, and I didn't remember where I put it. But now that I have new ones, I'm good to go. Well, for the most part, so I just want to thread the fuck in. There we go. Yay! Alright, time to put the video card back the fuck in. Alright, got the video card in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find this little extension cable. What the fuck? Okay. I have that plugged into that. Whatever. Let me drop down to the basics again. And go with my 6-pin to 6-pin. However I did that. Okay, I did the 4-pin Molex to the 6-pin. And that goes to that. Okay, now I got it. Now it makes perfect sense to me. So, let me zoom out here. I wish I could run this through the back end and literally have this shoot out and plug directly into this. And you know what? I'm going to try. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. If I plug this in, that should actually be able to fit. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run my 6-pin through here and plug it in. Alright, 6-pin is plugged in. Now, next thing to do is see if I can get a 4-pin Molex through somewhere, some goddamn where, of the other side. Will that fit? Alright, I can fit it through that, but I think that's the top fucking hole. I'll figure it out. I'll be back. Alright, I got that ran. I will actually show you guys at the end of the video when I get all of it done. So the next thing I'm going to do, I have everything plugged in. I am fucking done. All I got to do is just clean up this wiring right here somehow, some way. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it some way. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, this is going where? What the hell is this plugged into? We got fucking shit here. I don't know what either of these are plugged into. Please. That's literally the only. Fuck him up. Fuck that up. Push that in as far as I can get. Flip that again. I'm not gonna use. Honestly, I'm not gonna use. It's fine. I'll find more research. So, don't that. As long as I have one safe factor. Make sure. Okay. So, I'll use one of these to power two sailors. So there's that. So put that in right there. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna do is actually that should work just really good. So I'm gonna tuck up there. Use that one cable. Not too shabby. It's a mess up here, which I can clean that up, because all it is rivets holding this whole entire piece in. I can take that out, zip tie, make it all nice and clean, and re-rivet it in later. But that is in running order now. That's not bad at all. A little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and a little bit of sacrificing, and this is what you get. A tiny ass case with a micro ATX case, and like micro to the max. As you can see, that motherboard goes all the way down. Now granted, we would have a little bit, well, it goes all the way to the bottom and all the way up to the power supply. Like, there is no room from the top to the bottom. Now, yeah, this is a very, very tiny case. And I'm actually happy with the outcome of it. And, yeah. That's pretty awesome.